So guys, here we are on Fisch. This is how to get the ONIRIFALX rod in this video today. Watch entirely guys if you want to know how to get this thing. I guess let's simply get on into it. So first things first guys, we need to find ourselves a strange whirlpool. They are going to be whirlpools with this air particle above. Luckily enough for me, there's literally one right in front of me. There's another one there too. But yeah guys, jump on one of these. Now again, it might take you guys a little while to find one of these. If you guys want to, you can just simply server hop. That's a pretty good way of doing it. Next step guys is to come here into the depths. Now if you guys haven't already unlocked the depths, there's many videos on my channel showing us how to unlock this area, so I'd recommend to check those out. But essentially guys, we're going to come through here and we are gonna go ahead and jump through here guys. Now apologies, it's a bit dark. I'm trying to set today, but of course someone's already using the totem, which is a little bit annoying. Anyway guys, once you are here inside of the depths, at least we can kind of half see right now. Follow me. This is how to go ahead and find the quest giver for this guys. So we need to go ahead and speak to someone called Nick. Nick is going to give us the quest for the ONIRIFALX rod. Now I'll also showcase the ONIRIFALX rod to you guys later on in the video, so I guess you might want to yeah, check that out later on guys. But we're just gonna come around here, and then I think Nick is just gonna, yeah, as you can see right back here. So go and speak to Nick guys. Now what we need to do is we have a free set of quests. Let me explain all the requirements. So the first quest guys is gonna be for you to catch a charred boot. The only way to obtain charred mutation is by getting the Zeus rod. So the Zeus rod guys, you need this rod. This rod gives you guys the charred mutation during its thunderstorm ability. So guys, while fishing during the thunderstorm ability, at a 10% chance, there is a chance for you guys to get the charred mutation. You guys need to go ahead and try and catch a boot with this guys. I'd recommend to go ahead and fish with the garbage bait guys. Do I have any? I do, to help increase your chance of catching the boot. Now I'd recommend guys to go ahead and essentially try and fish at the Kraken pool guys, because that, to be fair, is a pretty good place to go in and get the boot. You guys can also fish at scallop abundances too, which can also be a good place to go and fish for this boot guys. But yeah, you can essentially catch the boot in many different places. Anyway guys, once you've went ahead and done that, you need to give him the charred boot back. Now again, you don't have to catch this boot, you can just simply trade for it. The second quest guys is to go in and catch a Wrath Scylla. Now by the way, this next quest requires you guys to be level 500 or above. The only way to obtain the Wrath mutation is by getting the Rod of the Zenith. So go in and get, I don't have that right now guys, but go in and get Rod of Zenith. And also I'd recommend to go ahead and enchant the Rod of Zenith with something such as Herculean to help make it a bit easier to catch the Scylla. Now, once you guys have went ahead and done that, you guys, by the way, can also use Overclocked on that rod, Overclocked enchant, to further help you catch the Scylla. But once you guys have went ahead and done that, again, you're going to have the Scylla awarded with the Wrath mutation, which has a chance of being obtained from the Rod of the Zenith. Now again guys, you don't have to fish for that. You can simply go ahead and trade for it. And then the third quest guys, you're going to need to be level 1000. We need to catch a shiny sparkling Wrath floppy. Now again, we need to go ahead and do this guys with the Rod of the Zenith, because remember, the Rod of the Zenith is the only way which we can get the Wrath mutation. Now we also need to go in and get this shiny sparkling mutation too. How can we go in and do that guys? Well, I'd recommend to go ahead and enchant your Rod of Zenith with Blessed and Glittered, because that is pretty much kind of required for you guys to go in and get both shiny and sparkly. Otherwise it's almost impossible, the chances are so low. Now I'd recommend also to go ahead and wait for shiny surges and Knights of the Luminous. You guys can do this using also shiny totems and sparkling totems as well. They will help you guys go ahead and spawn these events in to further increase your chance of getting the shiny sparkling mutation. And then guys, you of course need to catch a floppy. So remember, the floppy is just a legendary in Ancient Isles, which you guys can literally fish anywhere in the Ancient Isles. Let me quickly show you guys. Ancient Isle. Do I even have a floppy? I don't guys, but yeah, you can just fish that in the freshwater pond in Ancient Isle. I'll quickly show you guys where that is right now, to be fair, if you guys don't know. And essentially guys, by catching one of those fish, you then give that back to the guy, who will then go in and give you guys the ONIRIFALX rod. Now let me show you guys where that pool is for those of you who don't know. This is where you guys fish for the floppy. So again, we are gonna come over. Oops, it was Ancient Isles, wasn't it, guys? Yeah, essentially, let me meet you back at Ancient Isles. So yeah, guys, you can just fish this thing anywhere here in Ancient Isle, but the best chance you guys are gonna have of getting it is gonna be by coming here and fishing in this pool right now. One sec, come up and then fish in this pond. This is a pretty good place to catch the floppy. Now, once you guys have done that, again, you are gonna have to hand over that shiny sparkling wrath floppy from to the guy. I think I've literally just caught one. Yeah, look, first time, pretty easy, guys. As you can see, they aren't too rare. Once you guys have done that, you're then going to get their ONIRIFALX rod, which is super cool. Let me go and show you guys what this rod does and all its stats. So here's the rod, guys. This rod has 777% lure speed, 777% luck, 0.17 control, minus pretty much almost infinite resilience, infinite max kg, and that line distance. So what does this rod do? Well, it comes with plus 70% progress speed, plus 5% progress speed per perfect catch. So if you guys get 10 perfect catches in a row, you're going to get an extra 50% progress speed, which means 120% in total. Also, minus 0.1 control per perfect catch. So that's going to be minus 0.1 max, guys. 30% chance to fill around half the progress bar instantly. You have a 50% chance for the Levitus mutation, which is a 7x cell value, 7% chance for Secretus, which is 7.7 times cell value, and then a 3% chance for Puritas, which is 10.7% chance. You can also fish on rods at Volcano. Now, in order to make this rod usable, you pretty much are going to want to need to use either Sea Overload or Sea Prince, which will greatly increase your fish weight and cell value, but Pearson and Overclocked are good for increasing catch speeds and to catch fish not affected by progress speed boosts, such as the Scylla and Apex Rarity fish. Again, you guys can go and check the rest of these enchants, which you guys might like the look of over there, but that is the ONIRIFALX rod and how it's going to get it in fish. It is kind of a tricky rod to get, guys. It's quite an interesting rod as well in terms of its stats, but that's how it's going to get it. And I guess like and subscribe for more.